I black and bougie, baby. I black and bougie, what you know now. It's going down, 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 down. Yeah, it's going down right now on the daily, daily go get Miss Show. What you know, what you what you know now. So let's get this thing popping, baby. Today on this Saturday, the 16th of May, we more than halfway done. Yo, we more than halfway done, but it's gonna be all right. We do this thing the daytime, not the night. It's gonna be all right. Start it over, man. Let's get this thing right. Let's get it right, baby. Yeah, because it's the daily, the daily, go get our ass out. Yo, this morning on the Daily Go Get a Business Show, we are talking about what it means to be black and bougie, which y'all know. This morning on the Daily Go Get a Business Show, we talking about what it means to be black and bougie. We always talking about somebody bougie. What does it mean? Oh, it seems like if you're black and bougie, it's like you're living in a movie because your thing ain't real. How you feel now? But we gonna see about that, because evidently was bougie to one person ain't bougie to everybody. So how does it skip over to some people and catch others? Well, we gonna see about it. We gonna talk about it, be about it. It's going down. I'm glad you're listening now. It's going down on the GG Show. Daily Go Get a Business Show, baby. I'm your host, Sun752, a.k.a. Omar with the rrr. Yeah, and Carol Chamberlain is all up in the house now. How you feeling? And it's going down. My brother, my brother Ansel Jones is all up in the house. And Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. How you feeling, ma? It's good to see me some you. Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Hey, yo. So we talking about what it means to be black and bougie, baby. Now, I know that some of y'all have called somebody bougie at some point in your lives, but what made them bougie than anybody else that you know? And you know, very rarely do we ever talk about white people being bougie, but I guess it's because since they are the power structure that we know of, that we just automatically assume that they wear that badge. But you know it's not true if you've been around as many and you know it's not true if you've been around as many white people as I do now. You realize that they don't all got money like that, but we gonna see about it. So that's how it's going down. Watch this thing skipping, man. What's good? Stop playing. It's the DG Show. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow. We about to turn it out. So what makes a black person black and bougie? That's what we're going to take a look at this morning. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this your daily, the daily Go Get a Business Show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I am your host, Sun752. A.K.A. Omar with the rrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get 'Emism Show is this Saturday morning. We have the half of the month is already done passed. COVID-19 stay-at-home ordinance is still in effect. No curfew, though. And this is the 16th of the month. Saturday morning, I got myself a stretcher, a morning yawning, and we are talking about what it means to be black and bougie. That's what we're talking about this morning, what it means to be black and bougie. What y'all know? Who y'all know? Who do you know? Who would you say is bougie? Bougie. Why do we throw that term around? You know, why do we throw around the term bougie? Well, as we know, some people fit the bill. Now, when you let me give y'all a little history. First of all, we say bougie as a nickname. We are talking about being bourgeois, the bourgeois. Bourgeoisie, as it was in Russia, the bourgeois, as it was in France. And they are considered the elite class. So when you had a lot of money, a lot of influence, a lot of prestige, a lot of generational wealth, you were the kings, the queens, the royalty, the people who controlled societies, the ones who had everything, the people who grew up with the silver spoons in their mouths, and they raised their children to have silver spoons in their mouths. It actually sounds like a good thing. But when we start talking about social class, we're talking about not only where you fit in economically, socioeconomically, but we're also talking about where you fit in socially. So if you're all the way up here, you're probably not going to have a lot of interactions with people who are down here. It's a funny thing when we look at politicians and the way they move. You know, we look at politicians, and when politicians are campaigning, they often go to the places that they would never normally go, where they would hardly ever go if they were not campaigning. They're not normally going to where poor people live, to where uneducated people live, to where regular townspeople live, to where people who are struggling, people who are just trying to make it from day to day, living from paycheck to paycheck, struggling to put food on the table, a roof overhead, pay the rent, be able to have money to save. They wouldn't normally deal with those types of people because they are not in the same economic class as those people. Not only that, but with the things that they have learned, their educational base is a lot more advanced than the people that they need to actually help them win an election because their votes count. So when they are campaigning, they go to places where they go to black churches where they wouldn't normally go to a black church. Shoot, I'm black, and there's black churches that I won't go to. So what do you think these white people who are not broke, who are not poor, who may have never grew up with any significant financial struggles that we can relate to, why would they go to these hoods? Why would they go to these ghettos? Why would they go around the way? Well, they go around the way because they have a vested interest in getting people to get on their side. So they make them promises that they're going to make a better life for them. Now, I'm giving you a little history of the word bourgeois, which we have shortened to mean bougie. So when we call our people who are used to the struggle, who are used to being in the trenches of fighting for freedom, justice, equality, human rights, those of us who we don't believe or who we don't think have ever had to have any financial struggles or struggle just to learn things that will help us to be able to rise up out of our condition. We often call them bougie. So being black and bougie is different than being bourgeois. The black bourgeois hardly ever associate themselves with the day-to-day struggles of the common black person. They're normally associated with white people who have money, elite status, prestige. So even if we don't have any real money, we have been able to come up with a nickname to describe our people who don't seem to do the same things as the rest of us do. You know what I mean? So we call each other bougie. You corrected my English. Yeah, you're bougie. You wrote the sentence correctly. You're bougie. You won't eat with your hands. You're bougie. You're eating a damn chicken wing with a fork. You're bougie. And I do think that eating a chicken wing with a fork is kind of bougie. The fuck is that? But a lot of things I think are bougie may not be all that bougie to people who are bougie that think that they bougie. So it's sort of like it's a judgment call. You're bougie because you eat. Listen, man, we gonna get into all of this shit, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to T. Carey Wright, all up in the house. How you feeling, man? Good for coming out. I thank you for coming out. And my man is all up in the place. That's Curtis Price L. Yo, glad to see your face, bro. That's my man. So we throw around bougie to mean that you do things differently than we do. Now, a lot of people would probably say that don't mean that you bougie because you're different. You're bougie because you look down on people. Well, not everybody who we call bougie looks down on other people. It's just that it's just that they don't associate themselves with those people who do things that they don't agree with. You know, it's a lifestyle thing, and not everybody fits into the same lifestyle. So just because you don't eat neck bones and rice don't mean that you're bougie. And people might say, well, yeah, you're not bougie because you don't eat neck bones and rice. But think about it. Who don't eat neck bones and rice? Now, you be hard pressed to find most black people who don't think that black people who have adopted a vegan lifestyle or who refuse to eat meat. Most black people will call you bougie. We throw around the word bougie a lot concerning our dietary choices. You bougie. People be, at work, you can't tell them I ain't bougie because I don't eat that shit for lunch that they be eating. I take my lunch to work every day and I eat healthy. Nothing but fruits and vegetables. Nothing but these kind of drinks. You know what I mean? I'm concerned about my health. But to a lot of people, that's bougie. Some people might call you bougie because you don't smoke. Whether you're talking about cigarettes or weed. Oh, you all bougie. You think you too good. Blah, 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 blah. You think you're too good. Well, these are the things that we may say about each other as far as being bougie. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it, Emily. How you feeling, yo? Yeah. My voice is still fucked up. This is not the real Sun voice, but hey, it's the only one I got. I think it sounds a little better than it did yesterday. I think it sounds a little better. It's actually a little easier to talk than it was yesterday. Annette Davis says, I've been called bougie, but I don't see why. I'm far from that. Because you know that you're down to earth, but because you may not have participated in some things that other people have done. Like, just because you may not have participated in an activity that everybody else was doing at that particular time. You could have been considered bougie just for protecting yourself from certain people, a certain lifestyle, certain actions. They say, if you wasn't bougie, you would go ahead and take a chance on that. You know what I mean? You think you better than everybody else. How many of y'all have had that said about y'all? You think you better. You think you better than everybody else. Yes, you think that you're better. You think that your health is better than everybody's. You take care of yourself. You think that you're better. You think about yourself. You don't think about nobody. Nobody else is struggling. You think everybody just bugging. You don't think that black people are good people. You think what you so you reap. You think that you're all better than everybody just that you see around the way, but you can't say that about yourself. You think that you're bougie because you got a little wealth. You got a 6-figure salary. You looking down on some people when they come around and the frown. When you see the face and when you get all up in the place, you trying to give me 6 feet of space on some social distancing shit. Get the fuck out of my face, you bougie ass bitch. Bougie, what it means to be black and bougie. I'm telling you, y'all, we'll call anybody bougie. Like I said, our diet often gets us called bougie. What you mean you don't eat no neck bones and rice? You ain't too good for no neck bones and rice. What you mean you didn't get your ass whooped all the time when you was young? You old bougie ass motherfucker. And you can't tell black people who refuse to discipline their kids by a belt every time they do something wrong ain't bougie. You can't tell them. But it don't make it no better when the people who don't believe in whooping their kids actually look at people who whoop their kids like they savages. So they kind of, some of them paint themselves as being bougie. They put themselves right in the bougie box. They put themselves right in the bougie box. Please make sure that y'all share the show, son. Hey, yo, please make sure y'all share the show, like the show. If you coming on up in here, press that like button, please. I appreciate it. Please, 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 please. See, I ain't bougie. I ain't too proud to beg. Please, please, can y'all like the show and can y'all share the show with y'all peoples? Please. And could y'all subscribe to the channel? Please, can y'all subscribe? But some people would say that there's no such thing as black and bougie, because if you black, a struggle of some kind. There's no way that you're going to get through this life unscathed. And I honestly believe that. I don't think that you can make it through a black life without going through some serious life struggle. Something that might make you unsure of yourself. Something that might put you on notice and put you on edge about other people, Something that might put you on notice and on edge about other people. So I don't care if you are a millionaire black person, and let's say you were born into being a black person that was a millionaire. You look at some of these entertainers that we know, and you may think like their kids are going to grow up without having any struggles, but we're only thinking on the financial front. We're only thinking on the financial front. A lot of times our people have been down for so long. We've struggled with finances for so long, and it's so commonplace for us to struggle financially that we think that anybody who doesn't have problems paying their bills just has it going on, because we think that if you don't have to worry about where your next meal is coming from, then you can concentrate on everything else in the world that matters. But our money, our financial situation is our most pressing situation. But here's the thing about it, y'all. If our financial situation is the most pressing situation in our lives, then why do we do everything in our lives to fuck up that situation? Yeah, I mean, when you really think about it, we go in and we shop till we drop. We buy things to make it look like we have more money than we actually have. So we buy all kinds of things that we really can't afford. But we'll turn right around and say that we can't be happy because we don't have money, or that somebody else is only happy because they do have money. When you look deep into our lives, we do all kinds of things that make us happy, and we search for all kinds of things that are going to make us happy. But we get short-sighted in some things and look through a lot of things through the lens of finances. What y'all talking about this morning? Let me look through some of these comments while I got them. Ansel Jones says, people never been out of their hood and don't know any difference. That's true. Let me see. And that, okay. Annette, you do like when you around people that you don't know, you do stand up straight. You have like good posture, and that is kind of bougie though. And I'm not bullshitting. Black people who sit up kind of straight, walk like they could actually walk with like a book on their head without, you don't practice balance in your life. Remember back in the day, it was a big thing to be able to walk for a long distance with a book on your head. I'm like, so all of the Haitians in Haiti, that wear those big fruit baskets on their head, they must all be bougie. But see, that's a different culture. Up here in the United States, you walk in a majestic way. Now, you may ask, what's a majestic way? Oh, well, you walk with a regal bearing. A regal bearing. You have a majestic bearing about yourself. You carry yourself with an aura of majesty. So you walk with your head high and your shoulders straight and your back straight. Instead of hunched over, you ain't even bopping. You ain't even bopping. You ain't got no diddy bop. You're bougie, Annette. You keep to yourself. You speak only when you've been spoken to. You observe shit and you're walking with your head held high and your shoulders straight. I don't want to hear that shit. You learned it in the military. Somewhere in your life, you was walking around here with a book on your head, and I could tell. You're bougie. Bougie. And you don't have to be born bougie to become bougie. You know, a lot of us become bougie late in life. We get the bougie late. We get bouged out. Hit the lottery and become bougie overnight. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Actual facts, baby. We talking about what it means to be black and bougie. What it means to be black and bougie. You grew up in a 2-parent family. Your whole life, you're bougie. You don't understand what it's like to not have your father in your life. So you can't really speak on my struggle. Like, your struggle is all about being raised by a single parent. Yeah. So you saying that because I had 2 parents, there was no struggle? How about 2 people struggling to keep their money right instead of 1? You think that's easier? How about 2 people struggling to keep from falling into an infidelity situation? You think that's easy? You think it's easy for 2 people to stay together instead of breaking apart? How about a 2-parent situation where they really only been staying with the kids, staying with each other for the kids for a long time? You know, some people actually do it. Like, do it and get it done. They may have stayed with each other just for the kids so long that they fucked around and stayed with each other. Just went ahead and stayed with each other. It happens, baby. It happens. But from the outside looking in, all you seeing is that, yo, your dad used to come and pick you up. Your dad used to drop you off and pick you up. Your dad was in the bleachers like, go, 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 go. You was singing to me. I heard nobody else's voices. All I heard was your voices, and your ass was lip syncing. Your dad talking about something. Oh, the only voice I heard was yours, baby girl. The only voice I heard was yours, and you was sitting there. But that was love right there. And when people grow up without love, then they think that people who grew up with some love might be bougie. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. Carol Chamberlain talking about some add-on. So I'll take government cheese over Kraft fake cheese. Man, fuck all of that cheese. You know what I'm saying? That shit is, yo. Y'all side, hey y'all. All right. Emily talking about some, I don't eat neck bones and rice because you bougie. You bougie. Wait, are neck bones made of pork or beef? Because I can eat some beef neck bones. I can eat some beef. You know, last year I tried giving up red meat for good. Man, fuck all that. I just eat, practice shit in moderation. I ain't giving up that shit yet. Emily said in another group, they said they taking my black card. The black card. Yeah. Also says grape juice versus grape drink. Shit, you can call me bougie all you want. I'm not eating no high fructose corn syrup. That shit is staying out of my diet for good. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. And I'm not eating. Remember those little juices, those little cheap juices called Little Hugs? That shit, yo, man. Straight sugar water. Sugar water for a quarter for sugar water for a quarter for sugar water. But we unjustifiably label each other as bougie, and sometimes we really mean it in a way to separate ourselves, and sometimes we use the term bougie. We just be playing around with our people, like, yo, let your bougie ass, look at you eating hummus over there, eating hummus and some wheat chips. Yeah, eating that hummus, eating that white people food. You all bougie. Till they taste this shit, be like, right, this shit ain't bad. I'm bougie for a day. Ah, look at me. I ate healthy today. I'm gonna lose 5 pounds by the end of the week. I'm gonna eat 5 pounds by the end of the week. You know, greedy motherfuckers always think that just because they started eating healthy, that they're gonna start losing weight. Like, there's more to it. You're not gonna drink a I never forget my man back in the day. My man back in the day, yo, he was a fat boy, and every now and then he would get frustrated with being fat, and he'd be like, y'all think I ain't gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna lose this weight. I remember one time he was going on a rant about losing weight and all of this shit. This motherfucker took his fat ass to the supermarket and bought himself a whole big ass quart of yogurt. I was cracking the fuck up. The big jar of yogurt that you would normally have, piece it off and have it last for the week instead of buying the little packs of yogurt. This motherfucker bought a big, that shit probably was like a half a gallon of yogurt, and he ate it right there. Like, yeah, I'm eating healthy. I'm going to lose this weight. I was like, you fat fuck. That was my man, though. But I was like, you fat fuck you. You fat fuck you. I was bougie. I was bougie. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. How you doing, my? Good to see me some you. Thanks for coming on through, and your peeps too. Yeah. Annette Davis says, you're right about that, Omar. People have told me that because of a lot of those reasons. I don't smoke weed, never have. I don't like putting myself in a lot of situations. Yeah, I mean, to people who just go along with the flow, or who follow other people, or who are just reckless in their lifestyle, yeah, they're gonna call you bougie because you separate yourself. I mean, how can you be bougie just for trying to take care of yourself? You bougie for trying to preserve your life instead of saying, well, I'm gonna die of something, so fuck it. Yeah, but some people will look at that as being bougie. Let's take a look at some extreme things, y'all. Extreme things, little things. I'm saying they're extreme and they're little at the same time, because these will be the things that people will call us bougie. Like our own people, black people, will call other black people just because they have had these things or done these things. That 2-parent family thing is serious. People think that people who grew up in a 2-parent family are bougie. Come on, man. But it's true. I've heard it said. I guess we think that anything that we haven't had, anything that we haven't been exposed to, is a little bougie. Because if it wasn't bougie, everybody around the way would have it. Charlene Curry says, seems like you are throwing your voice. I'm horse. Fuck it. I'm horse and I'm mule. No, I ain't mule. I'm horse and I'm donkey. Emily Dunlap says, my son just changed his name on social media from Lamaris to Tay, and I'm not down with that. Even though it's not my call. People hear Tay majority of the time and think of street life. Tay? Or is that Ty? because TAE actually says tie. Tay should be TAY. And it could actually go two ways. You could look at Tay as like, I don't know. I wouldn't look at that as a street name. Actually, I would look at that as like a little bit J. Hey, Tay. Like, I wouldn't tell him that shit. Maybe that'll make him change it back. Like, wait a minute. Like Lamaris, I think I actually like that name. That's a cool name. Tay? Fuck out of here. Now, Ty, yeah. But Tay? Hey, that's Tay. Tell him that shit sound J. Tell him O said that shit sound J. And he might change his name from Tay. Carol Chamberlain says, "Oh, they neck bones are both beef and pork." Okay, cool. You know what? I might have my mama cook up some neck bones and rice tomorrow. Fuck it. Some neck bones, rice. I can't cook that in my crib because I'm too bougie for that. I ain't cooking no neck bones and rice. Now, some black-eyed peas. Cheryl Hudson says, "I'll eat turkey necks with some beans." Turkey necks don't be having enough meat on them. Cheryl, get them butts, them turkey butts. Them shit be good, mo. Them smoked turkey butts be good, mo. They be good, mo. Yeah, people said I'm bougie because I won't eat turkey bacon. I'm like, because that shit ain't bacon, and it tastes dumb. I don't know what that shit is. Oh, that flat shit. What is that? And it get cold too fast. That's right. Y'all can call me bougie all y'all want. I'm not eating no turkey bacon, no turkey chops, no chicken chops. That shit sounds stupid. And I'm sure I don't eat pork, so I ain't eating no pork chops either. But if I'm gonna eat a chop, I'm gonna go back in the day and eat a pork chop. I ain't eating none of these ghost chops, these fake chops. Hey, you over there eating on a chicken breast, talking about it's a chicken chop. You old fake chop eating ass nigga. You old fake chop eating ass nigga. I don't believe you eating them fake chops. Stop. You old fake chop eating ass nigga. I don't believe you over there eating those fake chops. Stop. I don't see why you be eating the fake. You eating that shit like it's a weave, nigga. You be eating those weave chops, that chicken and turkey. Stop. You be eating that fake bacon like you're eating the tear cap shit is you making. Yo, you need to stop that shit in the pan. Yo, you can't come around me. I'm a man. I ain't trying to hear bullshit that you're talking. You feel like a bird, sound like a bird squawking. Eek, eek. Yo, what you speak, you sound a little bougie to me with your proper words. You ain't nothing but a nerd. You are bougie because you went to school for 12 years and even added 4 more years. You drink beers, but you won't drink 211 malt liquor, and you think that you're bigger and better because you're thicker than a Snicker. I'm tired of y'all fronting on me, you bougie ass motherfuckers and wannabes. Carol Chamberlain says, exactly, Omar, I forbid my children from drinking hugs. You bougie. I knew you was bougie. At your Amazon shopping online ass. You be shopping. You worked all your life and made a decent salary. And you was married, you bougie ass. You know what I mean? Listen, son. Yo, black people will call black people bougie because they insist on having all of their kids by one father. All my kids gonna have the same father. Bitch, you bougie. All my kids gonna have the same daddy. You bougie. You bougie. You bougie. You bougie. All my kids gonna have the same dad, the same way I grew up. That's what we had. And I ain't trying to have a baby by him and him and him. I'm tired of that shit. My name ain't Lil Kim. I have my baby by one man, and I don't give a fuck if he don't stand about the kids I won't be having no more. If you have kids by more than one man, you a whore. You bougie, 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 bougie. But what do y'all think? Do you think that is bougie? Do you think that is bougie to insist that all of your kids have only one father? Do you? Do y'all? You know, I know for a fact that some people who believe that all kids, I mean that women should only have children by one man. I know that some of them look down on women who have children by multiple fathers. Is that bougie? Is it bougie? It's a choice. It's a lifestyle choice. It's a life choice. It's a life charge. I haven't been liking the position of this camera for a minute. That's better, but I don't want that. Okay, well, okay, there we go. That's better. That's much better. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Hey, there you go. There you go. There we 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 go. I really want to know what y'all think about that. Is it bougie to insist on all of your children being from one father, from one man? Is that bougie? Is that bouged out? Are you bouged out? Emily says he will change it quick if I tell him that. He don't have anything to do with gays. Not even his uncle. Like it's gonna rub off on him. I'm telling Tay sound gay. He sound gay. Okay, Tay. You out there doing your thing, Tay. Tay. I go with Tay. What you mean you go with Tay? I go with Tay. That's my boo. Tay, you know Tay from around the way. You ain't know he was Jay? Well, with him I play. And we be doing things that we probably wouldn't do around you, but we do it us too. So if he don't change his name from Tay, then I'm going to associate him with B and J. No way. Can you be around this dude that's Jay with a name like Tay and don't go that way? Tell him that. It ain't got to be true. Fuck it. Tell him. Annette Davis says, I love turkey butts, but I put that shit in. I love turkey butt. I put that shit in everything. You got turkey butt ice cream. Put a turkey butt in that shit. Smoke turkey butts and make the ice cream taste good. Y'all motherfuckers say vanilla is regular. Now we put a turkey butt in it. Put a turkey butt in it. Oh, you too bougie. You put a turkey butt in it? But you put a ham hock in that shit, yeah? You put a ham hock in it, but you won't put a turkey butt. in certain places where black people eat nothing but pork, they will get on you about putting turkey in anything. Like turkey in the greens. See, coming from Philly with all of these Muslims and all of this consciousness that a lot of us have up here, even though don't get this fucked up, we got a lot of ratchet. But one thing you're not able to do in Philly is you can't go to a cookout or any type of gathering and just be able to put pork in your greens or your green beans or anything, cabbage or anything. You go there and just put pork in there like it's sweet. You're going to have a problem. Like, because people will come right up to the joint like, yo, what's in them greens? They see the meat floating in there like, yo, what's up with that? And if you be like, yo, it's pork in the greens, like, it ain't going down like that. And that's whether you Christian or Muslim. This is not a pork free. I mean, this is not a pork welcome society. Not in Philly. You will not go to any cookout like when they have pork and shit. That's for like you gotta announce it. Like, yo, this is pork for the pork eating people. Over here, this is pork. These the pork ribs, because some people would get funny if you cook the pork ribs with the beef ribs. Everybody know that pork ribs taste better than beef ribs, but if you don't eat pork, you don't want pork being cooked on the same grill as the beef. So they'd be like, yo, you gotta separate that shit. We need 2 grills on this thing. I'm not eating nothing from off that grill. Not even the vegetables. You gonna grill the corn. You gonna grill ears of corn on the pork grill. So I gotta eat pork corn. I'm not eating no pork corn. I'm not eating no pork corn. I don't care if it was unshucked. I don't care if it was shucked. So boy, Bill did this. Yeah, that's good. That's a boy. How you feeling, so boy? Good to see you, so boy. So boy, build and destroy. Word up. Word up. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, people say I'm bougie because I don't eat beans. Well, you are bougie for that. What kind of person? I don't care whether you black or what, or white, or whatever. Who don't eat beans? Beans taste good. Oh, bougie. Oh, with your bougie self. Emily says, fake bacon, right? Because do not give me anything. Give me turkey. Do not try to give me turkey. That shit is whack. It is. I used to get this shit. I used to be like, this shit. It used to spoil right there in my refrigerator. Because I'm like, I'm not eating this shit. It's just garbage. And it got the nerve to be expensive. I'm like, what is this shit? It's not even a color turkey. What is it? What is it? TK Wright says, I was called bougie because I have a French door refrigerator. Because I don't do drugs and know how to twerk. Because I don't watch certain movies or reality TV. Yeah. You don't watch Love and Hip Hop, that's because you bougie. One thing is for sure, nobody on Love and Hip Hop is bougie. That shit is ridiculous. And I haven't even watched the show. I know it's bad by the previews of the goddamn show. Just the rumors about the show make me feel bougie. Like I'm not watching no shit like that. Cheryl Hudson says, bougie because you use a straw to sip soda or beer out of a can. Well, people used to drink beer with a straw because they used to say it hits you harder. I just think it looks funny. But it ain't bougie. Now, sipping a soda with, I never thought of that. But I can see how some people would. Okay. Some drinkers would say that you bougie because you don't drink beer. Like, I ain't drinking no beer. They say you bougie because you won't do shots. I never like to do shots. I think that's a bad idea. You get drunk too fast and shit, and then people get to battling. Like, why do I have to battle drink? I don't want to battle drink. I want to get drunk, but I don't want to get battle drunk. Like, trust me, I came out, I drink to get drunk. I used to only drink to get drunk. I didn't drink for no other reason. I never drunk because I was sad. I never drunk because I was happy. I drunk because I like the way it felt to get drunk. I was like, yo, this shit feel all right. Yeah. But no, I'm not doing shots. I don't like to drink liquor that way. Let me black out my own way. You bougie. Drinking that top shelf liquor. I do think that people who insist on drinking top shelf liquor are a little bougie. You know why? I think they're a little bougie because I'm like, they'd be like, yeah, when the liquor is really good, you shouldn't even be able to taste the liquor. I'm like, well, that sounds dumb. Because if you drink 100% liquor, like grain alcohol, yeah, it don't taste like liquor. But you can fuck yourself up really bad. And then people want to say that top shelf liquor don't even really get you drunk. And I'd be like, So let me get this straight. You paid $65 for a bottle of Patron. I'm sorry, for a bottle of Patron. You spent $65 for a bottle of Patron to not get drunk or to not taste the alcohol? Because that sounds dumb. You bougie for sure, but you're also dumb. So one thing is for sure, bougie is not associated with being smart. It's just associated with being snobby. You're a snob. Remember when who was that who called Obama a snob when he was running? It was in the 2012 election. It was one of those senators from Pennsylvania. What was his name? And he said Obama was a snob because he believed that everybody should be able to afford or be able to go to a 4-year college. He said, "What? A snob?" I was like, so promoting higher education is snobby? And you a Republican saying that dumb shit? He said, "What? A snob?" I was like, a snob? You know, he really wanted to say, this uppity nigga. Fuck out of here. T. Carey Wright with her French door refrigerator. What? A snob? Carol talking about some. Shut up, you on Amazon too. Yeah, but I got on it when I was really broke. you a snob. You bougie. Yeah, you bougie. I seen the car you drive. I seen it. I remember. I met you in 2015. You came to get the tickets. You came to get the tickets for the adult class trip. You pulled up. I think it was you had like a Chevy truck or something like that. I was like, this lady looking way different than her pictures. I was like, she bougie. You ain't even come on a class trip. Probably didn't want to be around us peasants. Ansel Jones says, how old did y'all stop saying we go together? I ain't never gonna stop saying it. Shit. I say we go together. I say boyfriend and girlfriend. Shit. What you supposed to say? And I still say doing it too. Yo, let's do it. I feel like doing it. It makes me feel young. Come on, baby, let's do it. We should do it. We can do it anywhere. We can do it anywhere. Emily says, when I got my bed, when I got my bed, I was called bougie because in their minds, black people didn't have beds like that. How'd they see it? That's what I want to know. I didn't know what kind of beds you had. Let me find out you be showing off. Let me find out you a bed show off. Looky here. Carol Chamberlain says, like ain't no pork in them greens. The pig just strolled through them. Word up. Word up. Also said this B said she got Indian in her family. Good hair. Look, man, you can be cute as you want to be. That don't necessarily make you bougie. But sometimes, when we talk about being black and bougie, sometimes bring too much unwanted attention on yourself by trying not to be bougie. You going too hard trying not to be bougie. Carol says, Omar, I ate them every day when I was a kid and promised I wouldn't eat them when I grew up. Hell, that's all they fed us growing up. Now I get it. I get it. I do. But you know what? Now you can make your own beans. Stop, don't worry about, don't let your past conduct your future and your present. You can make the beans how you want them now. And I ain't going front. Carol, when I got out of college, I said I would never eat oodles or noodles again. I would never eat oodles or noodles again. We didn't call them ramen noodles back then. It was oodles or noodles. I said I would never eat oodles or noodles again because our broke asses had to eat oodles or noodles whenever we ran out of the dining hall up there. We would run out of points before the end of the semester. And then we would have to eat oodles or noodles. So all of us had a hot pot that we ate oodles or noodles out of. And I was like, no more oodles or noodles. No more fucking oodles and noodles. But after a little while, I was eating them again. But now I won't eat them ever again. When I found out that mice won't eat them motherfuckers, I said, I'm not eating nothing that a rat won't eat. Think about it. A damn mouse won't eat oodles or noodles, but he'll eat the damn poison out of the poison pack. The mouse poison. See, when my cat died, when Lovey Love died, the mice was like, oh yeah. And they just tore down houses around the way. We coming through. And the motherfuckers would not eat oodles and noodles. They wasn't eating them. And I said, I'm not eating them no more. They ate the damn mouse poison, the rat poison out of the pack. I didn't even spread it around. They went in the pack. They tore the pack, ate the pack open and ate the damn poison. Like, shit, this shit ain't nothing but like steroids to me. What it means to be black and bougie, y'all. What does it really mean, though? What's really good? What are we talking about when we say that you're black and you're bougie? Well, I think that it means that we look down on each other. It means that we're a little snobbish. We think that we may be a little bit better, a little bit more privileged, a little bit more prestigious, a little bit more refined, a little bit more polished, a little, our edges may be smoothed out a little bit more than your average black person. But sometimes we label each other bougie unjustifiably. And like I said, sometimes a lot of times we play around with each other, family and friends. We poke fun at each other and call each other bougie. Y'all know we do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like you only buy your kids Jordans, Air Jordans. You so bougie. It's a valid argument. Like, not only are you bougie, but you're not very creative, giving all your money to one company. Giving all your money to one company, what it means to be black and bougie. Now, for those of y'all who think that wait a minute, hold on, because I still wanted to see if y'all said anything. If y'all said anything about what I asked y'all about, like, all of your kids, insisting that all of your kids have the same father. Y'all ain't say nothing about that? I don't see nothing. Kyle said, as Cheryl, we was poor as church mice. Hell, cornbread was a treat. The cornbread was like cake. I understand. Cheryl said, People thought I was bougie because I went to the pool and didn't get in. They didn't know I don't know how to swim. They thought I didn't want to get my hair wet because, you know, Cheryl has hair, real hair, you know, like hair. But she can't swim. And I told her that I would teach her to swim years and years ago. She don't want to swim. She don't want to swim. Never learned to swim. Can't catch the wind by the stroke. Oh, because you're bougie, baby. I'm a booty, baby. Carol can't swim it either. Oh boy. T. Carey Wright says Prius drivers can't be bougie. Actually, Prius drivers are bougie as shit. That weird ass little car. That weird ass little car. But yeah, they bougie. Trying to preserve your environment, that's bougie. How you gonna be an environmentalist and say you ain't bougie? I'm trying to save your black ass. Yeah, that's bougie in and of itself. If you wasn't bougie, you just let me go ahead and die. Emily, it do make me feel young when I say doing it or going together. You know what I mean? There's no reason why I should be grown and have to look for terms to explain something I already know. Fuck that. We go together. We boyfriend and girlfriend. And I know we are because we be doing it. So if I'm your boyfriend, you got to do it to me when I want something. You got to let me do it to you. With your pants down. And I got to make that noise too. I learned that sound as a kid. Carol Chamberlain says, my car ain't bougie. If it was bougie, I'd be driving a Beamer. Beamers ain't don't. Yeah, German cars ain't the only cars that are bougie. You can have a Benz or a Beamer and still not be bougie. It could be pre-owned and fucked up. Me, I'm not bougie, but people at work think I'm bougie because I don't engage in certain kind of shit. I haven't found nobody to hang out with. And I guess to a certain extent I am bougie, but they don't know. They don't know why. They don't know why. Damn, Emily can't swim. What the fuck? Carol Chamberlain says, listen, you could be called bougie because you don't do ratchet shit. Yeah, of course. Show Hudson says, LOL, Omar, we chose hiking over swimming. Cracking the hell up. Now Corona hit. I have to practice in my people who take baths are bougie. I know it for a fact. Carol says, I think it's wise to have the same father for your children, but it doesn't really matter to me. To each his own. So it says sex on the bed with covers is bougie and hot. He says sex on the bed with covers is bougie. Ansel Jones. My brother Ansel Jones says sex on the bed with covers is bougie. My day is made. My day is made. So Hudson says bougie and conservatives are similar but different. Sex on the bed with covers is bougie. I remember this one time. This girl, I guess, she wasn't proud of her body. And having sex with somebody that is just that's ashamed of their body is a real drag. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit is a fucking drag. Like, look, man. I'm not here to do no counseling. I want to get in your ear, but not about that. So this one chick, she tried to do that movie shit. Like in the movies, in order to keep from showing a woman's upper body, let me put it in layman's terms. In order to keep from showing a woman's titties, they will have the sheets wrapped around her. So she'll get up and sit up in bed with the sheet around her, like anybody does that in real life. Well, this chick tried that shit. She got out of my bed and tried to walk to the bathroom with with my sheets on my bed wrapped around her. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, why do you have my whole bed set on your own? I'm saying, like, I took my I took the fucking bed sheet and snatched the shit and spun her ass around like a top. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Give me that, bitch. You naked. Naked. You can't have sex without being naked. Well, she tried. I snatched the cover. She spun around. Like, stop playing. Ain't nobody fucking playing. Take your ass to the bathroom. Put the damn sheets back on my bed. Not changing them till tomorrow. Anyway. Spun her ass around. You play too much. So what? Do that shit at your own house. I would have snatched that shit off her body at her house. I don't give a fuck. Wherever I lay my house, my head is my home. God damn. I don't care if it's only for a couple of hours. Anyway, Kara Chambers says, I really don't have an opinion on how many fathers your kids have. Okay. So I remember this one time at band camp. Her husband says, laugh my ass off, spun her around like she was mad as fuck. She was mad at her, some me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You're not doing that movie shit. Y'all know me. I don't play that shit. For real. She gonna get up with the shit. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me show y'all how she did it. She got up with the shit. Like I ain't already seen her ass, right? Got up with the shit. Wrapped around and shit. I snatched my sister. Give me that. Stop! You play too much. Omar. Oh my, look, shorty. This is me and you against the world. Take that bullshit. Look, man, we're not playing them kind of games. You understand? Do you underdig? We not playing them kind of games. We're not doing that. No. We ain't doing that shit. I said no. Other than that, I'm really a nice guy. Sometimes you have to give people self-confidence whether they want it or not. Fuck it. We're not doing that. Emily talking about something. You didn't have to do it like that. Yes, the fuck I did. Carol, Carol, I'm talking about something. No, Omar, that's trifling. Carol, I know you only saying that to make me feel good. That's why I'm not listening. You only saying that to make me feel good. No, no, no. No, no, no. Look, if I like you, that should be enough for you to show me your titties. If I love you, then you're going to show me everything. Don't let, look, let me tell y'all something. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Don't let a prison guard be the first one to see your body cavities. Let your woman see first. It's disgusting. Such a violation. So Jones says going to a pool party with your hair done to not get in the water. That's not bougie. It's just, it can look bougie, but it's not really about being bougie. It's about being dumb. And you went to the joint trying to look like a model. You can't swim. You're not getting in the water. And hey, yo, even though this ain't bougie, I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see this shit this year. These black women going to the beach and taking these pictures in the water, posing for these pictures in the water. The water is only up to their knees and shit. Like, and your hair is done. So you went to the whole beach and got in the whole ocean without any intentions of getting your hair wet. Like, you need to stop that shit. Make a decision in your life. Make a decision. Make a decision. Being black and bougie. Let me see what else did I have on the list? Because there's so many things that we say make you bougie. Let me see. Oh, not eating. Like I said, a lot of things associated with the things that we eat will get us labeled as being bougie. Eating shrimp that still has the shell on it. Some people be like, no, if it still got the shell on it, or if it hasn't, if you haven't taken the vein out of it, I'm not eating it. I'm not eating that. Some people will call you bougie because you don't like to eat crabs. Yo, you might not know how to eat crabs. Some people don't know how to eat crabs. They don't know how to do it. Like the whole crab. They might know how to eat crab legs and they might still struggle with that. But eating the whole crab, you got to take the back off of it. You got to get if it's a female crab, you got to get all that dead man out. You got to find the meat on a crab. And some people like, no, I'm not doing that. And other people like, because you bougie. You don't want to get your hand. Oh, but some people will bring attention to themselves and make themselves look and sound bougie by being like, I don't want my hands smelling like that. You know what I mean? Y'all good. And then you got some people, hold on with this crab eating shit. Because this is bougie and it be pissing me off. How many of y'all have somebody who loves crabs, but they don't know how to eat crabs? So they want you to peel the crab, to break the crab open and give them the meat. They want you to take your crab opening special skills and feed them the crabs. They don't want to do no crab work. So I'm like, let me get this straight. Because you know how long it can take to eat crabs, and especially when they small. So they don't want to do the work. And you try to teach them how to do it, they act like they don't understand. Just me? Well, Sharif, he don't like it. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. Yeah. Yeah. What it means to be black and bougie. I won't lose me. Yeah. What it means to be black and bougie. Emily said the best way to eat crab or crab legs is to put it in the trash. And then David says, that's why I don't go to the beach. You like, fuck that. I don't know how to swim. I'm not messing up my hair. I'm not going. Well, at least you didn't take time out for that photo op. Carol Chamberlain said, as much as I pay to get my hair done, I ain't getting my damn hair wet. Call me bougie. Okay. I already did that. So what? You're bougie. I like you. You're my favorita. Pero you are bougie. And you ain't getting out of it. Queen Monica Davis is all up in the house. Queen Monica. And she says the people who taught me was like, wait. The people who taught me was like, once and you on your own. You want to eat them, you clean them. There you go. Look, you bougie, Monica. Monica, you bougie, Queen Matumaini. You bougie because you said clean them. I wasn't thinking, yeah, you do have to clean the crabs. I couldn't even think of the word. I'm like, deshell, open them. Yeah, clean them. Yeah. And some people clean them and they want to wash them off. I'm like, that's bougie. That's bougie. Carol simply says, just lazy if you don't want to clean them to eat them. So it must just be me because people have asked me to do it. I'm like, I ain't taking that kind of work. Carol said, my cousin thought she could get away with that. I cleaned them all right and ate them too. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Bouge Master. That's what I'm talking about, my bougetrist. That's what's up, Bougella. Bougetta. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, y'all can call in if y'all want to talk. If y'all want to verbally talk about this whole bougie thing, call in 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes. Y'all, I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yo, get your shine, baby. We are talking about being black and bougie. Black and bougie. Black and bougie. It's going to be all right, though. It's going to be your ride, and everything is going to be your ride with your bougie self. With your bouged out self. Word. Queen Monica says, wait. Queen Monica says, I'm bougie because I dip them in water. I don't want no mustard. Oh, you talking about the dead man, that yellow? All right. Little bougie though, Monica. Queen Monica, you a little bit bougie. Not a lot. You down to earth. But you a little bit bougie. It's got some bougie ways. We all, as black people, we all have some bougie ways though. You ain't gonna totally get out of it. Annette Davis said, people who eat pizza with a knife and a fork. Yo, you want to get on my nerves and you want to get on my bad side for no real good reason. Eat finger food with utensils, and I'm gonna get mad. I've actually got mad at people for that. Like I said, man, I've known people who have eaten, who have tried to eat like a drumstick or some shit like that with a knife and a fork. I'm like, what are you doing? What is you doing? Emily said people that put ranch on on their pizza. Yeah. That ain't bougie. That's just, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Monica said, call me Queen Bougie. Well, fine. Bougiana. Boujana. Boujana. It's supper time. Y'all know people, people who speak properly, I guess, or speak white, they often call bougie. But that's not good enough for me. I can't say that you bougie just because you so-called speak proper English. But y'all know, you using correct grammar, you know what I mean? That's supposed to be bougie. Well, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. My mama and my daddy taught me how to write. And they said I was going to get in trouble if I wrote it wrong. It ain't bougie. It's the right way. But I tell you who's bougie, those damn iPhone users. Like Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. Using that iPhone, she bouged out. Totally bouged out. Oh, Janet Jackson's birthday is today? Okay. Well, her baby, her youngest child is 4. How about that? Her youngest child is 4. She need to stop hiding the oldest child. You know what I mean? Well, what about people who won't date people who have kids? Is that bougie? People who will not date people or try to get serious with people because they have children. They want to start from scratch. Some people do this shit and they already have kids. They have kids, but they don't want nobody else that has kids. I don't know if that's bougie, but that's some bullshit. Bougie bullshit. Sounds similar. Thanks for hitting the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all coming on up in here. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I would definitely appreciate that. Please share the show. Make sure we get, me. Man, me. So this ranch on pizza thing is a new thing, huh? Well, people be doing some strange things to pizza. And some people think that pizza should only be only cheese or pepperoni. They say any other thing on the pizza is not pizza anymore. Is that bougie thinking? Are those bougie bougie thoughts? Bougie, 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 boom, 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 boom. Annette Davis says, I chipped in on this potluck and I want a refund. Sitting here pretending to eat that shit. You at work? Emily telling me some don't get on iPhones, nah. Carol talking about some Omar, I'm going to keep my iPhone, bougie car, and everything else in my bougie suburbs now. Well, you have to admit, a lot of us want to be bougie black people do move out in the burbs, and they talk about the city like a dog. Talk about the city like a dog. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that bougie shit. Everything they talk about out the burbs is like it's got to be premium. Yeah, out here out here they be and out here and out here and out here 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 out here. That's how they do it out here. They don't do it out there in the city. They don't do it like they do it out here. Out here, you can't do that kind of stuff out here. Out here in the burbs. Out here in the burbs. That's where I live. We don't have no curves. We ain't got no sidewalks out here in the burbs. We ain't got no sidewalks out here in the burbs. We walk in the street. We walk in the street. You can't even eat at the corner store. No corner stores out in the burbs. Out in the burbs, they don't do it like that out here. Out here. Out here. They don't do that shit out here. Ain't no Chinese stores out here. Ain't no Chinese stores out here. Ain't no Chinese stores out here. No corner stores, Chinese stores, corner stores, Chinese stores. We don't do it like that out here. Out here, out here, out in the county. Out in the county, Montgomery County. Montgomery County. Montgomery County. Delaware County. Bucks County. Chester County, Berks County, that Pennsylvania shit. And I noticed that Montgomery County in Maryland and Pennsylvania are both the most expensive counties. Out here, we don't do the shit out here. The cops don't be patrolling out here, but if you call them, they be right here. Out here, we gotta pay our taxes out here. It's so expensive to live out here. Here. We don't do that shit out here. You can't afford to move out here, but you should get a better job so you can move out here. We don't do that shit out here. It's nicer than yours out here. We got a garage out here. We got a driveway out here. We ain't gotta park on the street out here. You gotta pay your property taxes out here. Fuck out of here. Y'all bougie ass suburb living ass niggas. Yeah, I mean, y'all bougie, son. And then David says, anyone that doesn't watch this show is definitely bougie. I'm going to have to agree with that. They are. I mean, like, I ain't watching that bullshit. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Oh my. City schools versus public school. Well, that's the same thing. You mean private school versus public school, or suburb public school versus city public school. I hate to say it, but those suburban public schools are better because they have money. You know, the Home and School Association, the taxes allow them to have facilities. It's fucked up. T. Carey Wright says, I will never again date someone who does not have children. That's kind of like how I think about women. It's funny you should say that, Carrie. I don't trust no woman who ain't got no kids, man. Like, how I know you wasn't a man? I need to see your second grade picture. I need to see your second grade class picture to make sure you wasn't no man.
10 seconds.
Especially if she ain't got big titties. Like, how I know? Carol says, I moved here to save the city wage. Oh, save on city wage taxes since I worked in the burbs. Smart ass. Well, that is a savings. But so what? You moved out there for sunshine And so you would have trees and greenery. You moved out there for a better life, and that's bougie. It's very bougie if you're black and looking for a better life. That's bougie. Emily told me something. I'm currently using an Android, but defend iPhones because we have that bond. You got a bond with the bougie. You got the bougie bond. You got the bougie bond. You got the bougie, got the bougie, got the bougie bond. Titty got barcode. Thank you, Ansel. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. May 16th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are number one out the box, Antoinette Taylor. Happy birthday to you. And Charlotte Reed turning 48 years old today. And Thompson Tori Thompson turning 101 years old today. Not even close. And LaJoya or La Jolla Reed turning 29 years old today. And Jennifer Slightwork turning 30 years old today. And Hajaneri Lopez. I guess that's Yahireneri Lopez turning 39 years old today. And Wu Miller, happy birthday to you. And Tamoy Johnson turning 48 years old today. She got a 40. Watch out, she got a bow, 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 bow. Yeah, what's up now? It's going down. And Melendez Scene turning 42 years old today. And April Scherer turning 44 years old today. She got a 44, y'all. But bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, what's up now? And Wadia Shahida Thompson turning 38 years old today. She got a 38. Bop, 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 bop. Wadia. And Monica Casey, happy birthday to you. And Sheba Baby Jones. Sheba Baby turning 30 years old today. And my girl, Nichelle Sakel. My girl, Nichelle, turning 52 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of you. And anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious. May 16th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on to do the damn, rock out. Rock on to do the damn, rock out. Rock on to do the damn thing and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings. Listen, man, hold on. Before we get into this, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for this. This whole thing about being bougie, being black and bougie. Some people would say that you're black and bougie because you've never been on welfare. Some people would say that you're black and bougie because you never because you waited till you got married in order to have kids. I've heard it said. Some people will say that you're bougie, you're black, and you're bougie because you are trying to advance in your career. Because you want a career instead of a job. Some people will say that you're bougie because you don't shop at certain stores for whatever reason. Some will say that you're bougie because you won't eat Chinese store chicken wings. The chicken wings. Some people will say that you're bougie because you wear natural hair and you insist on it. Some people will say that you're bougie because you keep a little money in your pocket. Some people say that you're bougie because you've never been to jail before, never been arrested before, and don't indulge in crime and you ain't with it. Our people will say that our own people are bougie for a variety of reasons. For a variety of reasons. Because we may have a group of people that we associate with and we have some things in common. And what we may have in common is the fact that we are all progressive and we're all trying out here and we want better for ourselves. Let me ask y'all a question, a serious one. Can you be pro-black and bougie at the same time? Can you fight for the liberation of your people and still be bougie? That's what I want to know. Because who gets to reap the benefits of you being bougie if you are pro-black and bougie? Can you be a black revolutionary and still be bougie? Can you be a black revolutionary fighting for black freedom, justice, and equality? Can you be fighting? Can you be out there fighting for human rights and still be bougie? And who is bougie to y'all? That's what I want to know. Is Oprah Winfrey bougie? We know that her younger years were filled with nothing but struggle. Is she bougie now? Does being bougie mean that you put everything about your obvious struggle aside? Does that make you bougie? Jay-Z and Beyonce, are they bougie? Sean Puffy, is he bougie? Tyler Perry, is he bougie? Bob Johnson, is he bougie? Dr. Dre, is he bougie? Brian, who's the bull on the Weather Channel? Whatever his name is, Brian Super Rich. Is he bougie? Barack Obama and Michelle, were they bougie? Were they bougie? What makes us bougie? If I don't like you and you don't like me, does it mean that I don't like you because I'm bougie? You know? Byron Allen. I'm sorry. I called him Brian. Byron Allen. Byron Allen. Thank you. Is he bougie? Got a white wife, but is he bougie? You know? We all need each other as black men, women, children. We all need each other. We are all we have. When he was alive, was Michael Jackson bougie? Seriously. How about Prince? When he was alive, was he bougie? Both of them had some strange ways about them. Were they bougie? Were they Buddha? Because they, well, hey man, were they bougie? Boo 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 boo. Hey, is bougie like the word hating and the word ratchet? So it has especially the word hating. You know how people will call you a hater anytime you don't agree with something that they do or what they or who they are, with whatever their lifestyle entails. They'll say that you're bougie. God damn it. How would does that make you bougie? You a hater. Why? Because I don't like the shit that you like. So am I bougie because I don't do the shit that you do? Does that make me bougie? Does it make me bougie to stand alone or to be independent? Is that bougie? Is trying to be independent or trying to depend on yourself primarily? Is that a bougie thing? Because some people may say that you're bougie because you won't work at certain jobs that pay a certain wage. Like I'm not working for that kind of money. Oh, why? Because you bougie, you too good to do this work. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to stop nobody else from doing the work, but let them do what they do, and I'm going to do what I do. Well, you're bougie. Sure, Hudson said, was Little Richard bougie? That motherfucker was ratchet. He was not bougie. I don't think so. Cal Chamberlain says, I think when you struggle to make it and do that does not make you bougie. It depends on who we talking about, though, Cal. I know this. I'm in the mood for some neck bones and rice. Suddenly, I'm in the mood for some neck bones and rice. Share my shit with Emily, along with some crabs. Sure Husband says, Omar, you bougie because you won't put strawberries in your ream? I did put it in there last year. Eating strawberries is bougie. It's an overrated fruit. And it spoils too fast and easily. Let's get on up out of here, y'all. Listen, I enjoyed this show. I had a good time today. But I want y'all to think about these things. You know what I mean? Like, what makes us bougie? What makes one person bougie over another person? Why do we throw this word bougie around all the time? Why do we do each other like that? Bougie, 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 bougie. Emily, ask Mama Rose to cook you some. She gonna do it. She gonna do it. Hell yeah, she gonna do it. But are neck bones, are they labeled as neck bones in the store? You go to the store, be like, yo, I need some neck bones. Like, do it say neck bones on them? Might have to go to the meat market around the way. Like, I need them neck bones. Hey, yo, I need them neck bones. I need them neck bones. All right, y'all, let me get them out of here. Listen, good things happen. No. Yo. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Listen, man, think about that whole bougie thing, and let's watch who we label as bougie and who we don't. Listen, we all have standards, and our standards don't always stand for everybody. But we like what we like, we do what we do, and we appreciate what we appreciate, and we don't appreciate what we don't appreciate. It's all good. And we can still all find a way to mesh together, to gel, and to coexist with each other. And we need to do that more and 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 more. So I want y'all to have a great day. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all. I love y'all back to life. If you haven't shared the show, please share the show. If you haven't pressed the like button, please press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. And I get back, I holla back. That's all good, Black.
Thank you for using.
So let me get my black and bougie ass. I ain't bougie. I'm ratchet. I'm very, very ratchet. Emily says, they say oxtails taste like neck bones. I don't eat either. I bet oxtails don't taste like neck bones. But oxtails, good motherfucker. Good motherfucker. Man, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Bougie Annette Davis and Bougie Carol, I holler back at y'all. You know what I mean? Bougie ass. Y'all bougie yourself. Y'all bouged out. Where's Bougie's a boy? It's a boy Bougie. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here, Bougie. Carry right. All right. Peace, y'all. All right.